Well, you'll notice in today's show that I gave our entire team the day off, because taking over and guest starring is well-respected fishing guide Eric Hataaja and his daughter Hannah, and a friend of mine, Tony Maniaci. You'll also know that the subject of today's show, as much as it's the king salmon, it's also the story between Eric and his daughter Hannah as he introduces her to the outdoors.
That rattling rogue again? Or?
Yes, it is. Rogues. And this is what we'll fish with for a while. We'll try some crankbaits. We'll try maybe some spawn and eggs. We'll see if we can get them to go. But just a nice little snap like that. And when they hit it, it's a freight train. So. Oh yeah. I mean, it's funny. You can't have it all. We had that great jig bite all summer long here with plastics and bait casters and spinning tackle, and then come this fall, it was like the wind shifted, the water warmed up in here. The warmest it's been all year has been in September, and typically it starts to cool down in September. So it was just one of those odd things where these fish would come in here, and I think they would just get really, really like stressed with the warm water, and they didn't want to eat nothing. They didn't, you'd get a few some days, it'd be really good, and then you'd go, just with a couple, and then you'd get 10 or 5, and then 1 or 2. It's been a weird year down here. We just needed the water to really cool down a lot more to get these fish snapping better, I think.
Is it still a white out of aggression?
Yeah, these fish are all hitting out of aggression. I mean, they're all here to spawn, and it's just we're trying to get them to, a reaction bite, Right, daughter? Hannah, Daddy's got one on. You ready? Are you ready for teamwork? Huh? Remember how to do this, honey? All right, start reeling.
Just like you did your northern.
Yeah, baby. Just like that 38-inch pike somebody caught. Who caught a 38-inch pike? Who? Yes. Is he a nice one? All right, honey. Oh, yeah. Coming up. Now just pull back slow, honey. Real slow. You know who we gotta make net this fish for us? Guess who?
Mr. Sodaman.
Guess who's gonna net it for us?
Mr. Sodaman.
Tony! Say, Tony, get in the net.
In the net this time, Tony.
Real. Yep,
I don't
real.
see it. It must be a big one.
Real. Can you see him, honey? That's a big salmon, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look how Tony went. Wait. And, oh.
Just almost as long as you.
Lift, wait, so he's on his side, and now. Yes, we got him, Hannah.
Good job.
Good job. Oh, that's a big one,
Holy
honey.
cow.
That's a big one.
There's no room in the boat.
That's a big one. Look at that thing on that road. Whoa, honey. Would you take a look at that? She says yellow and white, Tony.
You got fish to gulp?
She's fishing the gulp. She wants to use yellow and white. This is what she caught her 38-inch pike on.
Really?
All by herself.
Like a darter head jig?
Yep. From the start to the finish. She's casting it out, and she hooks one, and I was in disbelief saying, she goes, Dad, I got one. And I'm kind of like, yeah, I'm managing my other kids in the boat. And I got one, and I look, and the rod's just bent over and big head shakes. I'm like, oh, she's got one. Hannah, take your time, take your time. Got it up to the boat, netted it, got some pictures, measured it, and we're getting a replica for you to mount on your wall. All right, there you go. Remember how to cast? Yep. Yep, there you go. Flip that over, 2 hands. Nice cast, Hannah. And then just reel it in right away. Nice and slow reel it in. Okay? Good job. The best baits for me in the last couple of years have been the smaller deep diving crankbaits like these Frenzies have been really, really good. They got a rattle in them. You can cast them a little further. They're a heavier plastic, so they throw a little bit further than like the balsa type little cranks. And then, but by far my best one has been the Smithwick suspending rogues for jerk baiting. I take these things, and the hooks are just razor sharp right out of the box. I'm using a braid line, Stren 20-pound or 30-pound braid, and I've got about a 5-foot fluorocarbon leader. That's 12-pound, and I got a little snap here. Fire them out, and just jerking them. And it seems to trigger a reaction strike from these kings. They're fairly aggressive. They're not in here feeding right now. They're in here to spawn. But these fish are programmed to feed their entire lives. They get 25 pounds in 4 years, so they're constantly feeding out in the lake day in and day out. So when they come in here, they're still used to feeding, and they see these baits, and it's kind of, you just got to trigger. Certain crankbaits and certain jerk baits seem to get these fish to bite better. And you can try out, I mean, I've got boxes and boxes, you know, full of them, but these are the baits that consistently seem to work the best for me.